weeks from now, which is on the 20th of May, is when Amethi and Raebareli go to vote. But Congress is yet to announce its candidates from those seats that have been its bastion for ages. Times Now has now accessed latest inside scoop on what is going on in the minds of Congress's top brass when it comes to these two seats. In yesterday's CEC meeting, deliberations were focused around when Rahul and Priyanka will be filing their nominations from these two seats. Let's tell you more about the information that we have gathered from very reliable sources in the party ranks. Sources say that there is one camp in the Congress that has suggested that Priyanka Gandhi should be fielded from Amethi, pitting her against Smriti Irani. And Rahul Gandhi must take over the reins from his mother, from Raebareli. This camp in the Congress believes that Priyanka Gandhi will be giving a tough fight to Smriti Irani. UP Congress leaders have put the onus now on Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge to take the final call on this matter. They've made this clear that they want Rahul and Priyanka to fight from these two seats. Sources have also indicated that Rahul Gandhi could file his nomination from Amethi on the 1st of May.
देखिए, हम कांग्रेस के वो सिपाही हैं जो हमारी पार्टी फैसला करेगी। हम सब उसका आदर करेंगे और हमें उस फैसले की जिम्मेदारी जिनके ऊपर सीएससी ने दी है, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष आदरणीय खरगे जी, तो हमें यकीन है खरगे जी जो फैसला लेंगे बेहतर लेंगे, अमेठी के लिए हितकारी होगा, कांग्रेस पार्टी के लिए हितकारी होगा। तो यकीनन इंतजार की घड़ी कल तक अधिकतम खत्म हो जाएगी और अमेठी को जिसका इंतजार है, अमेठी का बच्चा बच्चा, आजकल कुछ लोगों को खोजने से भाजपा के पक्ष में लोग बोलने वाले मिलते हैं, तो जिसके पक्ष में अमेठी का जनभावना है, अमेठी के लोगों की इच्छा है, हमें यकीन है वो हमारे प्रत्याशी होंगे।
Now, while everything about Congress's strategy for these two very important seats remains under a cloud of suspense and mystery, BJP is going ahead all guns blazing with its plan of action. Union Minister and sitting MP from Amethi, Smriti Irani, today visited Ayodhya and offered prayers to Lord Ram. Remember, this comes amidst speculations that before filing the nomination, Rahul and Priyanka might also visit Lord Ram's Mandir. She also visited seers of Ayodhya and took their blessings. Smriti Irani's visit comes ahead of her nomination filing from Amethi. There's also speculation over Gandhi's siblings to pay a similar visit. Here's what Smriti Irani said after offering prayers.
आज मैं अपने आप को भाग्यशाली समझती हूँ कि ऐसे युग में जन्मी जिसने हमारे लाला को टेंट से भव्य मंदिर में भव्य समारोह में प्रतिष्ठित होते देखा। आज विशेषतः संतों का सानिध्य पाकर, उनका स्नेह और आशीर्वाद पाकर मनोबल न सिर्फ बढ़ता है बल्कि पुण्य पथ पर चलने के लिए आज पुनः इनसे प्रेरणा पा रही हूँ।
So what does this change for the BJP and the other parties in these two seats? To help us answer that question, we are now joined by Charu Pragya, spokesperson of the BJP, Shantanu Gupta, an author, Dr. Nikul Patel of the Congress is with us, and Manish Singh of Samajwadi Party is also with us. Nikul Patel, with less than 3 weeks to go, what is it that is keeping Congress still wondering about who should they field from Amethi and Raebareli? Sir, you're on mute. If you could just please unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
The people of Raebareli and Amethi have always supported Congress, and we are very confident about both the seats, and whoever is going to contest from Raebareli and Amethi, people are going to support them. And if as part of Congress concerned, as rightly said, that Central Action Committee is going to decide, and it is going to be possible now because we know that only few days are left, but definitely you will find both seats good candidate, and they are going to give tough fight to BJP.
But if there is so much confidence, then why the delay?
Be confident. So I think Raebareli, Bharatiya Janata Party had also not declared any candidate yet. Why? They are also waiting for it. We have a strategy, then we'll be definitely putting it out. I don't know why BJP is worried about our our seats, that when we declare candidates, their job to go and file the nomination and they can start campaigning it. We know that definitely we are going to contesting from both the seats.
Okay, and what about the latest that Times Now is hearing that Priyanka Gandhi might be fielded? Is this the surprise strategy that you want to undertake in order to surprise the BJP?
It's again, I will say that Mallikarjun Kharge and the entire team will take the call, and definitely everybody will be made to known.
Sir, who takes the call in Congress is a question that I've never been able to find the answer to. Who takes this call?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. If Bharatiya Janata Party asks the question of Raebareli, they will also say that High Command and whatever the people are into the authority will take the decision. It's not like that. I am authorized person to let you know that who is going to contest from Raebareli and Amethi. It's my job to come and represent my party, and definitely I will going to say the same thing what is as per the protocols.
Okay. Before I come to you, Charu Pragya, Shantanu Gupta, do you actually think that it is going to make a difference if Priyanka Gandhi goes and contests from Amethi? Could that be an interesting fight to watch out for?
Yeah, I think it's in the lull UP election where it's looking very one-sided. I think that will add some spice to the election. But I think the point that when the BJP issued their first list, the first name in the first list was Prime Minister Narendra Modi's name. That's like playing on the front foot. Versus till now, we don't know the main seat which Gandhi Parivar is holding from last 40 years, Amethi, right? And Raebareli. They have not declared the seat. Right? Sonia Gandhi has already shifted and ran back to Rajya Sabha. I think that's already a signal that it's a lost battle from Congress side, right? They might say on a channel that's a day job of a pravakta, that's a strategy, but we are not even clear. The Congress unit, just talk to anyone. I talked to a lot of people in the Congress unit in Uttar Pradesh. They're very disappointed. We don't even know is our real leader fighting from here or not. And now I think because Wayanad, they want to give a signal to Wayanad, no, we are here, we are there. So I think it's the way their campaign is being confused, their candidates are also looking very confused to me.
What is stopping BJP, Charu Pragya, from announcing their candidate from Raebareli? Are you waiting for the Congress to open its cards first?
No, absolutely not. But you know, the Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't function like the Congress. We are not calling any seat a family bastion or a legacy seat. But the Congress has gone out on a limb even right now to say Amethi and Raebareli people love the Gandhis. Please show me where is the love, because last I checked, Rahul Gandhi lost an election from from Amethi, and lost it so badly that he knew it previously. He had to find a second constituency to contest from. And even now, till after the voting was done in Wayanad, they do not have the courage to announce their candidature. So it's an unfair comparison. Bharatiya Janata Party functions according to its cadre, functions with discipline, not like the Congress does. And we are not boasting about any seat which is a legacy seat.
But lastly, why is there no name for Raebareli?
There'll be a name. See, I'll tell you one more thing, Priya. We have worked in the entire country. We have worked in every single constituency of Uttar Pradesh, not barring the fact whether we have won that seat, we've lost that seat, it doesn't matter. So when it comes to developmental work, when it comes to holding up the image of our government, both at the state and at the center, to making sure that every last man standing is given what he deserves, and all the the policies of the union government reach every single person.
Ma'am, for once it looks like Congress and BJP are both trying to not answer the question that is being asked of them.
Let me finish before you interrupt.
There is no yes or no.
Something very interesting. No, why not? You know, Smriti ji is contesting from Amethi. It's very clear. Tell us who's contesting from Congress. In fact, I'll tell you what is the problem with Amethi and Congress. There used to be like a battle where one particular Gandhi is going to contest that particular seat. Now it is Gandhi versus Gandhi. Now it is Gandhi versus Vadra. There is infighting in the family. There is this complete confusion because they are.
In fact, there is also another Gandhi. Varun Gandhi's name was also floating. And is it true? Is it true that the BJP did approach Varun Gandhi and he turned it down?
Which seat?
Ma'am, reports say a lot of things. Amethi is what the reports say.
Please share those reports with me. Please share those reports with me, because Smriti ji is contesting Amethi.
From Raebareli? From Raebareli?
You mentioned Amethi. Raebareli, I don't know. Please share those reports with me also. But the important thing here to remember is Smriti ji has done more than 145 public meetings already. In fact, even after she had lost Amethi in 2014.
Okay.
She visited it more times.
Right.
than
I'm
the incumbent
extremely
MP did.
short on time. Shantanu Gupta, you wanted to say something. I will come to you. But before that, Manish ji, आप अलायंस में है कांग्रेस के साथ. ऐसे समय में जब एक एक सीट के लिए फाइट है, अब आपको जब ये इतना डिलेमा दिखता है, कंफ्यूजन दिखता है, आपको ये लगता है कि आप ही लड़ लेते? ट्रेडिशनली समाजवादी पार्टी हैज बीन गिविंग ऑलमोस्ट अ वॉक ओवर टू द कांग्रेस.
कैंपेन कर रहे हैं.
नहीं, कोई डिले नहीं है. और हम लोगों ने जो इंडिया गठबंधन ने
सर डिले तो है ही,
डिले
तो अभी डिबेट का मुद्दा रहा ही नहीं है. क्या उससे दिक्कत है?
नहीं, हमें देखिए, हम लोगों ने माकूल एक रणनीति बना करके जब पहले चरण और दूसरे चरण तीसरे चरण की तरफ हम लोग मूव कर चुके हैं, 2 चरण समाप्त हो चुका है चुनाव का और तीसरे चरण में हम जा चुके हैं, तो जो हमारी एक माकूल रणनीति पहले चरण के पहले हम लोगों ने बनाया था, उस ग्रिप में भारतीय जनता पार्टी फंस गई है. और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के फंसने का जो नतीजा है वो प्रधानमंत्री जी और गृह मंत्री जी और रक्षा मंत्री जी और जो उत्तर प्रदेश के जो मुख्यमंत्री हैं उनके चेहरे पर साफ तौर पर देखा जा सकता है. एक बात. दूसरी जो महत्वपूर्ण बात है अमेठी और रायबरेली को लेकर, अमेठी और रायबरेली को लेकर के समाजवादी पार्टी ने पूरी तरह से पूरा संगठनात्मक ढांचा को मजबूत करते हुए कांग्रेस पार्टी जिसको भी उम्मीदवार बनाएगी उसको भारतीय जनता पार्टी की स्मृति ईरानी लड़े या कोई और उम्मीदवार लड़े अमेठी और रायबरेली से, बहुत बुरी तरीके से हराएगा गठबंधन.
Shantanu Gupta, is this last minute surprise? Can it shock and awe the BJP and turn out to be a strategy that was well thought out?
I think that's the only trick left to the coalition in UP. UP is I think one of the strongest state with Modi Yogi brand name there, and the kind of work UP has delivered in the last 6-7 years. So now I think Samajwadi Party has changed multiple seats. They changed Badaयूं last moment, they changed Moradabad, they changed Kannauj now, Akhilesh Yadav have to command, because now they're looking at least we can 1 or 2 seats, because BJP looking like swamping BJP, and they may even exceed their 2014 numbers, which was 72 plus 1. So they're looking in multiple polls between 74 and 75 seats. So now they're looking for even 1-2 seats here and there. And the contest only lives a little bit in Kannauj, because in by-polls, BJP won something like Azamgarh and Rampur also, which were like old-time Samajwadi Party bastions.
All
so
right.
now the fight is with Kannauj, maybe a little bit of Raebareli.
Right. Whether it is about confidence or confusion, we will know eventually. But we'll have